So this is one of my zucchini plants, and I'm going to zoom in here and you'll notice that there's actually a fruit on this plant. However, this fruit will not grow. It was not properly pollinated. So essentially it's just going to shrivel up and die. And I could either just cut it off or leave it there, let it just shrivel up, etc. Essentially it's important to know that not every one of your female fruits will always be pollinated. But you can actually fix this by manually intervening with a Q-tip. You probably think I'm weird as heck taking Q-tips and playing nature. It's kind of odd, you know what? But I like to guarantee the fact that the fruits of my plants are actually gonna, grow to how they're supposed to. I've had lots of watermelon, I've had lots of cucumbers, I've had lots of zucchini that you think, oh boy, I'm gonna get something from it, and they never get pollinated. So essentially by using a Q-tip, and you can see that this one's already got some yellow on it. This is the one that I actually demonstrated to put pollen from a male flower and to put it on a female flower. It's foolproof. I've done it with cucumbers. I did it yesterday with a watermelon. The same principle, right? Any male fruit, or male flower, excuse me, any male flower, you can take a Q-tip, or you can actually even just take the flower, you can remove the petals, apply that flower to the female flower where the ovary is. It'll fertilize. So it's nice to have bees and nature do what it's supposed to, but sometimes a little intervention goes a long ways. This is a female zucchini fruit. I'm actually going to manually fertilize this to ensure that it will grow healthy the way that it should. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find a flower that does not have that fruit part on it, and I'm going to rub a Q-tip inside, and I'll show you here in a second, and get pollen on the Q-tip, and then I'm going to apply the pollen to the female flower. So I'm just going to take my Q-tip and rub so you get a bunch of pollen on it like that. And then I'm actually going to take that pollen and just set it in the middle of all the ovary flanges there and actually rub it in there. And I'll do it one more time. Get some more pollen. And really just make sure that coat that well. And that's it. That should grow now. So what'll happen, that flower will close, and then you'll notice that the fruit will stay hard and shiny and it will continue to grow. And then I'll harvest that fruit once it's about 6 inches. I don't like my zucchini getting big. I appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you do that too, and then you'd be aware when more content's made. Anyway, I'll see you in the future. Thanks.